I earned my PhD in education about 6 months ago, and I also landed my dream job soon after. On paper, everything seemed perfect, but I don't know, I felt like something was missing. In today's video, I will be sharing the exact things I did to get out of that, let's say, meh phase. Hi, my name is Rafaela. I'm an educational sociologist based in Tokyo. And in this channel, I share my honest thoughts and experiences related to academic wellness and also post-PhD lifestyle. So if that's something that you will be interested, please subscribe to the channel so we can stay connected. We'll be dividing this video into 3 sections. The first one will be why is that I was feeling that meh kind of feeling, and then I will be talking the exact things that I did to get past that stage, and at the end I will be sharing my reflections and what I really learned through that experience. Right, so let's get started. I realized that that feeling was coming from me losing a part of my identity. For the last 6 years, I was a PhD student, and all of a sudden I just became a PhD. I guess I have been so tied up to this idea of getting a degree, and that was kind of like making me feel important somehow. And when I actually got that, I felt like I had nothing to look forward to. Also, in the last 6 years, I was in this survival mode so intensively that all of a sudden when I got this like stability, I didn't really know how to deal with that. It was, I don't know, too much for me. Crazy, because I've been looking for this for so long, and all of a sudden when I had it, I just felt like I wasn't alive anymore. In reality, even though I got the PhD and I got a new job, my everyday life really looked the same. So I don't know, it just didn't feel so magical for me. I think I had so many dreams and image about how my life would look like when I get my PhD, but in reality, it's another day. And honestly, I wasn't feeling happy about that situation, so I decided I needed to do something. The first thing I did was to get a new goal outside of academia. And the goal that I set it for myself was to have more yutori in my life. If you're not familiar with this term, it means having spaciousness. That could be having breathing room in your space, like physical space, in your mind, in your finances. And all those things were the things that I kind of ignored in this 6 years that I was chasing my PhD degree. So what I did was set this goal. I want to have a better quality of life with yutori. Also, I went back on why I actually started this academic journey. Why is that it was important for me to get a PhD degree, and what I actually wanted to achieve through having a PhD. If you watched my previous video, you'll know that I research about Brazilians in Japan, and I'm a scholar activist who also help directly my community, not just do research. So for me, having a PhD means that I will be able to give even more back to my community as a specialist. In fact, I have been invited to write papers and also to be part of committees, research committees, to discuss about education for migrants in Japan. And I truly believe that having this PhD will allow me to bring our community even farther into this integration and inclusion. The third thing I did was to accept that I'm in progress, that I don't really have all the answers right now, but it's okay, that as I live my new life, I will eventually feel more comfortable, and I will be feeling a little more excited about life, and there will be moments that I will look back and say, I'm really glad that I went through this journey, that I didn't really give up. Last but not least, I have found fun outside of academia, especially when it comes to creativity. I feel like for the last 6 years, since I was working intensively on my PhD, my mind was so focused on the PhD, writing papers and all those things, and I felt like I kind of lost this creative side of mine. So starting this YouTube channel and also having my Instagram account is something that has really helped me reconnect with myself and really reflect on the life that I'm living. If you're not still following me, please subscribe on this channel and also follow me on Instagram. Thank you. For the final part of this video, I would like to share my honest opinion on the things that I learned through this process. The first thing I realized is that this feeling will come and go. The truth is, yes, I have felt a lot more excited after I started implementing these new changes in my life. But lately, I guess since because I got kind of used to my new job and this life as well that I have been building for myself, I haven't really felt as excited again. And that's okay, you know, that's a phase really that I'm going through and I accept that. But just because this feeling comes and go, it doesn't mean that I can ignore it. Because I know that when I have something that I'm not really clear about or I'm not really happy about, and if I just ignore it, I will start building this resentment and it's not really healthy. So if you're feeling this kind of like meh, I know it's uncomfortable, but try facing that fear or this discomfort that you're having so that you can move towards a place that you will feel a little more comfortable. And one last takeaway that I would like to share with you is to don't rush things. I know that when you're in academia, things are very slow, not just in academia, but life in general. Sometimes these big milestones take a long time for you to achieve, and sometimes if you focus too much on that big milestone, you end up missing a lot of things in your daily life. That's how I slowly have been falling in love with my life again, and I really hope this video helped you somehow, or even if it doesn't right now, hopefully in the future, if you have this me kind of phase, this video will actually help you to overcome that situation. Let me know if you have already gone through this process and if you have any tips for those who are actually going through the same situation. I would love to hear that myself as well, and we'll see you in my next video. Bye.